The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, everybody. This is Johnny Seville from Acorn Wealth Corp, coming to you from London, England today. And we have an executive summary for you to have a look at what's coming up in the week ahead. Obviously, standard disclaimer up on the screen. Let's cross over to the charts. Okay. Alrighty, so taking a look at the way the market is currently setting up, we have got some positive data coming out of the G20 with the US and China calling a truce to their trade war for now, and kind of the restrictions on companies such as Huawei, the cell phone company, being reversed for now. So that's being received positively. Again, it's not a permanent agreement. It's something for the short term here at least. And the futures are up. We can see the S&P 500's up 23.5 points currently, as we are 45 minutes away from the open, and we're just pushing higher. Now, remember, today is open range, so Monday the 1st, we're going to be seeing whether we close higher or lower than the range set today. So we don't yet have an open range to give us that probability, but it's going to be, we'll likely get it tomorrow. Now, keep in mind that tomorrow is a short day. The market closes at 1 p.m. Eastern in observance of the Independence Day. Sorry, I should say that the market closes early on Wednesday the 3rd, in observance of the Independence Day holiday, so it'll close at 1 p.m. So that will be a shortened day, and obviously the market's closed on Thursday. So we should hopefully get open range break one way or the other tomorrow or Wednesday, giving us that probability. But right now, obviously, it is looking bullish. Now, in terms of going through and having a look at some of the individual stocks, let's just go through a quick update, and then I will share with you some of my favorite setups in the long direction to prepare for the market open. So let's have a quick look here. Let's start off with Galaxy. Now, GLXY is a crypto play based in Canada. They obviously do have a US symbol as well, which is in our newsletter, which is Bravo Romeo Papa Hotel Foxtrot. Also, that symbol is in your stock email that came with this video. With the cryptos doing really well, obviously this has held its uptrend. If you remember, this was originally an alert at 141 as a fallen angel setup. Love fallen angels, and it's just rallied and now consolidating, maybe about to spike further. Big volume coming in on the 26th of June, so I'd expect this to do well. Again, 293 is the next target, and momentum from there. So check that one out. And then, of course, there's the US counterpart you can buy if you do not have exposure to the Canadian markets. RTTR. RTTR is doing well. Obviously, it's actually holding really nicely at the moment. Nice flag formation actually building at the moment. So you've got the pennant and the flag, so both looking really good. So this could certainly rally up to around the 158 level, and I would update the stop signal to 92 cents. Electronic Arts, which actually wasn't one of my picks, it was one of Greg's. They're in Trading Room on Thursday. I really like this one. It's actually looking really good. Nice big hammer candle on Friday. There is no insider buying on EA, so it's not a smart money play, but it certainly is a nice pattern. And so really like that and looking good. The entry 99.85 was obviously hit on Friday. The target's 115, or just a little bit underneath that. And if you're an options trader, the $100 September calls do look good, which are currently $7.65. There's EAFCX, Freeport McMoran is looking good. Again, hammer candle there on Friday, approaching its target of $11.94 quite closely. The next target on from there, I would look at $12.93, and of course, if it continues to rally, it could always get all the way up to $14.50. So there's FCX. General Electric, which I actually sold last week to free up to just reduce my exposure to the long side of the market in case things had gone negatively, has held up really well, and it's looking great at the moment. Obviously, there was a dividend payout there on today, or the 28th of June, sorry, 28th of June, so Friday, dividend payout, and it's holding its ground quite well, so this could continue to rally nicely, and looking strong at this moment. MGM is looking great. It bounced off of its support perfectly. So it's just looks like it's about to break through these resistance areas, which could really give it a boost. Still looks good for an entry, by the way. I mean, the rule is buy support, sell resistance. So if it's breaking through resistance as it is right now, it still looks good for an entry. 31.83 is the target. We could move the stop signal now up to 27.15, I would suggest. Again, that's up to you what you want to do. That's just my read. NUGT. NUGT is something that is just currently kind of going back and forth at the moment. Let's have a look in after hours trading. It does appear to be down. It's just kind of hovering near the support level, so keep an eye on that. And we'll obviously be looking closely for a re-entry point. I'm out of the options on this one, but it's still in a nice big bullish trend. But options were up significantly, so nothing wrong with taking a little bit of profit off the table. But we'll see how this one pushes. Let's just have a look in aftermarket trading here down to 25.28. So we'll let's see. So we'll see where that goes today. We'll keep an eye on that one. Okay, we've got what else? RDUS. So just kind of going through the list here. RDUS is looking really good. It's broken out of that short-term downward channel. Very good volume there on Friday, which some of these stocks, of course, at being the end of the month, books are settling out their positions and so forth. But yeah, really nice volume on Friday with a nice big pop, possibly breaking out of that downward channel. So keep your eye on that one. The target there, of course, 29.67, stop 22.17. We've got Acorn, AKRX, which has also done really well over these last couple of days. Big rally there on Thursday of last week, and obviously getting closer to that $6.33 target. So AKRX, strong move, looking good. That's the longs. Now on the short side, we have GLUU. Now GLUU has just had a little bit of bullishness here over the last 2 days. Not something that's changed the downward trend, but I would consider lowering the stop signal to 7.53 just to protect that profit, obviously, that's been made since the drop at around $9 where we first entered it. So that's on GLUU. ALKS. I've actually, I believe the pattern is potentially changing. It's not definitely changing, but what I do see is all this big upward volume increasing and a reversal of the downward trend on the smart money indicator. Now it's obviously below its entry signal. The entry signal there was up here around $24. We're down at 22, so I would say just kill this. It's not at our target yet, but I would say there's better trades out there in the short side. So I'd say nothing wrong with taking profit here and putting it back on the watch list. HDS is obviously also one that's already hit its profit target, starting to possibly have a rally back up here. So I would again protect that profit and consider lowering the stop signal to 7.53, as it is breaking out a little bit at the moment with big volume. That's could also be short covering, of course. NTNX. So yes, I'd look at lowering the stop to 41.16 on HDS. NTNX, I would look at lowering the stop to 27.62, just to protect the profit made on that. And obviously, just you can see it is holding underneath the moving averages, is consolidating a little bit. So we just don't want to have a sharp shot up from any kind of short covering or things like that if it starts to change direction. Pizza Pizza, PZZA. Again, awesome trade. We exited those options last week as per Trading Room's discussion on Tuesday. It was very, very close to its target. I am still looking for a re-entry signal, but obviously nice move. Beautiful head and shoulders. 5 FIVE, a big volume down on Friday, which is great to see. It's kind of it's bucking the trend of the market at least at this point. It's up after in pre-market trading, up 2.48% to 123. But again, that's still not breaking. That's still not breaking the moving average. It's just at the moving average right now. So we'll see how that bears today, but holding decently so far. ROST, Ross Stores, is also nice big down volume in on Friday. This is also down in pre-market trading still, so this is looking really good. ROST is looking great, and one I would keep your eye on if you haven't already entered into it. Now, we gave you a list of favorite shorts last week. So the focus for the beginning of this week is going to be potential longs. So 5 shorts last week. I'm going to give you 5, essentially 6 longs today. This will be really the bulk of the positions for this week's alerts, and the focus of unless the open range turns negative. These are based on the smart money setups, so they all have insider buying, and a range of lower to higher price stocks. So BBCP, Concrete Pumping Holdings. This is lower volume, but had a big spike on Friday. So we also saw that the insiders have been buying quite a fair bit of stock between $4.50 and $5. So I would be looking for a target of $6.37 and momentum from there. Stop signal of $4.46. So that's one as a potential entry around this current price. CNDT is your next one. Now this has had 4% purchases, so cumulatively roughly 10%, let's say, from the Carl Icahn, which is obviously a big smart money boy, and he was buying it at around $8.84 and under. So I'd be looking for a breakout here of $9.37. Sorry. Where am I? CNDT, looking for a break of $9.77. First target, $10.47. Second target, $11.83 and above. So stop signal I'd be considering there is $9.37. Moving on from CNDT, we have CHAP. Now, CHAP has one insider which has been accumulating a fair amount. There's again, we got to $19 million worth purchased, so possible long here if it breaks above 503. Big volume, as you can see, on Friday last week, and great accumulation in the smart money indicator. So CHAP, if it breaks above 503, could be a long with a first target of 543, second target of 593, stop signal 473. From CHAP, we go to Guess, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So is our fourth stock. Guess is a potential downward channel. The CEO recently purchased 595% more stock at $14.32. That was a $5 million buy, roughly. And so potential entry here, target 2183, and a stop signal I'd be looking at is 1473. Second last one, now we get into some of the more speculative stocks, LPTX, which is Leap Therapeutics, as you can see, building a nice little potential fallen angel, money flow just breaking through zero. I like this one. There's insider buying. It's mostly insider buying from people exercising their options and purchasing stock at 175, which is pretty close to where we're currently at. So that's not too bad. So I'd be looking for a break of that. 183 level as a momentum play. My first target would be $2.43, stop signal of 167. And last but not least, MAXR, also more on the speculative side. This is also looking good as a potential fallen angel, just breaking through kind of the moving average, as you can see right here on Friday. So let's get a closer look. There you go. Volume just popping up. So that looks good. Again, my target targets here would be 973 and 1183, and I'd be looking for a break of 806. 806, and I'd be considering a stop signal of 703. So a bit more risk on that one from a stop loss standpoint. Okay, that is it for your summary for today. So you've got a bunch of potential options there. If you are an options trader, by the way, and if you're looking to trade an option, again, the rule of thumb here is look for a minimum of 3 months out at the money. So you can apply that setup strategy to any of those where there's enough options available. So if I haven't mentioned an option on these stocks, it's not because I wouldn't trade an option. The strategy is pretty simple. Look for at the money options for the minimum 3 months out is the way that I would play it. Now, again, remember, options does involve risking all the capital you invest, but wanted to give you an idea of how I approach these. So with that, you should have some great ideas. We're looking forward to seeing you in Trading Room tomorrow night. And of course, for our friends in Canada, happy Canada Day, as it is a holiday there in Canada. So again, we'll see you all in Trading Room tomorrow night at the normal time. Have a great evening and happy trading. Take care.